G
G
L
L
E
E
S.
S. Eagles! Eagles!
Say fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yo, that man, you know who it is, you know what it is, your boy Fully Fresh, aka the General, also a fourth for the Better Bird podcast. If you have not done it, please make sure you hit that sub button right down there, man. Keep giving content, it's for free. All you gotta do is hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it in advance. Also smash the like. Sharing is caring, y'all. Y'all already know. Listen, breaking news. It's not good. And it's not good for the reasons y'all might not think. Meaning, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are out of the All-Star game because of being in contact with a barber, which it's always a barber. I don't understand it. But being in contact with a barber that tested positive for COVID, that doesn't mean that Ben Simmons and Embiid has COVID. I don't know why they just don't get tested themselves. But the league is taking no precautions. You can't come around all these stars and been around somebody that got COVID. They're not going to let that happen. You know what I mean? So Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid is out. But I'm more concerned is, are they going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks? Did they even test positive? That's what I want to hear about. Because we in trouble. If both our stars test positive, you know that this season is kind of jam-packed. It's only a 72-game season. So they had to jam everything in, pause. But they did. And in the midst of doing that, us coming off of this All-Star game weekend situation, we're going to have like 14 games or it's like 14. It's like 7 games in the next 14 days. And you got to quarantine for 2 weeks. So they're going to end up missing like 12 to 13 games. You think we're going to be number 1 seed after that? Love Tobias Harris. Love what he's doing. He's not going to be able to keep it up. And I haven't even looked at the schedule. I just heard this news, so I came in here to talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Do you think that Seth Curry and Danny Green going to be able to hold the fort down? Love what Shake Milton doing, but he ain't going to be able to hold the fort down. So hopefully these guys do not test positive. Be safe out here, man. COVID is still a thing. That's just facts. I know because my mother just got over it. COVID is still a thing, man. Be safe. Wear your mask, hand sanitizer, all that, man. On deck all the time. Y'all might see me always outside, but I play it safe to the T all the time. This thing is real out here. You know what I mean? It's just a message, man. A message. Don't kill a messenger. You know what I mean? Just a message. Second half of this video, I want to know from y'all. Comment below. Let me know. Is our linebacker core underrated? I think they might be. Because when I look at it, and moving Gerald Avery to linebacker is so going to be explosive on that end. Because that's really the kind of guy that he is. You know how they put Brandon Graham at that kind of position? And he really wasn't that. He was a defensive end. I think it's in reverse when it comes to Gerald Avery. And I've been saying this for a long time. That he's that kind of wildcat type of Javion Clowney type of dude, freelance type of guy that gets at the quarterback. We seen 2 years ago when every time he stepped on the field, he made a play to get at the quarterback. It's hot in here. He made plays to get at the quarterback and putting him as the edge rusher, right? Me personally, I would have Sean Bradley as my middle linebacker, and I have Alex Singleton on the other end as my weak side linebacker. I would have Avery as my strong side. I would have Bradley in the middle, Mike linebacker, and my weak side would be Alex Singleton. I think them 3 right there I think it might not be a force at first, but it's something that is underrated. That I think in the right scheme, dumb dudes know how to play. Taylor didn't. I'm not Taylor. I'm gonna get at Taylor in a minute. Bradley didn't get as much play time as I wanted him to get. You know what I mean? I would like to have seen what this kid was doing, but they kept wanting to put Nathan Gary until he finally got hurt. Then we seen the emergence of Alex Singleton. I have a problem with how Jim Schwartz did just a lot of things last year. A lot of dudes was getting barbecue chicken. You know what I mean? But as soon as Jaquette got barbecue chicken, you benched him. You didn't do that with Nathan Gary. That's a problem to me. I understand that's your guy, Snake, whatever, but he had to be benched a couple games, especially in that Pittsburgh game. Shouldn't even been in that game. I can't put no dispersions on Nate Gary. He can do what he can do. He does what he can do, and it's not a lot. But to have him on Claypool, that we already know. We ain't going to go down that road. Taylor, this is your 3rd round pick. And to me, he's not your starting linebacker. That's a problem. Because I'm saying it's a problem. I'm not saying that all 3rd round picks should start. But as depleted as it seems that we are at linebacker, it's not like we got top-notch linebackers. He should be starting. I don't think he's developed enough yet. Maybe they develop him. But the kid got some speed. He got some speed, man. And sometimes if you have the right intangibles along with speed, it is easier to develop. Don't forget that he tracked down Lamar Jackson last year. Tracked him down. The dude got speed, but he has to be developed into a full, complete player. And he got to stop making bonehead decisions. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but Taylor so many times during special teams, it's late hits or it's holding or it's just helmet to helmet. Like, that's how you know he's not developing to an NFL linebacker, which I don't understand why you took him at 3rd. So many other linebackers you could have took. I think Gaithers was there, but you took this dude, man. Like, and once again, there's no dispersion on him. But your 2nd round pick and your 3rd round pick, you got to scratch your head on both of them. Even if Jalen Hurts does end up being a starting quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, you got to scratch your head on both of these picks. And then it seemed like you might have to scratch your head on a Rhaegar pick. Now, I think that Rhaegar will be better this year, will be used better this year. But after we've seen what Justin Jefferson did, you definitely got to scratch your head. So 1, 2, and 3. You can't have that happen this year. Everything has to hit this year. Now, I do like the Quez Watkins pickup. I like the Bradley pickup. I also like the John Hightower pickup. It's a lot of pickups that I like for the Philadelphia Eagles. But, oh, they're looking at me like, who he talking to? But you have to hit on every, like, it's hard to hit on every pick, but these upper picks that we got, the 2 seconds, the 1st, the 2 seconds, and also the 3rd, I think 2/3 or something like, you got to hit on all of them. Got more holes in the laundry basket. You have to hit on all of them. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all already know. Stay Philly, stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that.
Stay Philly, stay